guys. Today we're going to be talking about dating when you're inexperienced. This could mean you had one relationship many years ago. This could mean you've never had a relationship. This could mean you've never had any dates. But basically, it equates to you feel like you don't have the experience in dating that you should have by this age. So at this point, you may wonder, now that you are going on dates and you're really trying, when do you talk about your inexperience in dating? Do you talk about it at all? And then mainly when it is brought up, how do you talk about it? How do you explain that you lack the experience in dating? So I'm going to be going over all of that today. Before I do so, please remember to subscribe to my channel for more dating love advice from your dating coach for the good guys, Ruby Love. Let's hop in and talk about when to talk about your lack of experience in dating. This is a very common question for many of my clients that come to me because you wonder, should she know this information? What if this is a piece of information that is so valuable or is a deal breaker for her? Should I bring it up at a point? When should I? So my answer to that is bring this up when it comes up. So there is no, oh, do I bring it up on the first date, the second date, or the third date? No. There's no need for you to feel like you have to initiate that conversation and initiate that random piece of information and tell her, hey, I think you should know, I don't really have experience in dating. It just, first off, it might feel a little abrupt, maybe information she didn't really want to know or asked about. So you want to wait until organically the conversation of past relationships is brought up. Because organically, if you guys have a strong connection and you're going on a second or third date, that does get brought up because she, at that point, likes you enough and wants to talk about that and wants to move forward with you. So wants to continue to get to know you in regards to that. At any point, normally it does come up. I will say past relationships don't come up on the first date because that should be focused on just feeling the connection, feeling the chemistry, really just getting to know each other on that kind of basis. And then normally relationships are talked about elsewhere. And I really believe that's very important for women. So naturally, most of the time, women do bring it up on their own. And they'll probably ask you, oh, so, when was your last relationship? Or what were your past relationships like? So just wait for it to be organically brought up. No need for you to feel like you have to initiate and share that piece of information with her first. But it should be shared, of course, if you're already building a great connection. Okay, so that's in regards to the when. Now you may be wondering, okay, Ruby, well, if she does bring it up and ask, when was your last relationship? Or tell me about your past relationship, how do I even explain it? So the first thing I want to say is after this video, I want for you to reflect on the reason why you haven't had the experiences that you wanted in dating up to this point. I want for you to reflect on what got you to this point. And it could be because, for example, maybe you were raised in a strict Asian household like me, and it wasn't encouraged to date until much later. Or number two, maybe you're just reserved and shy, and it really took a lot of time for you to get out of your shell. Or maybe because number three, you were really focused on your career and building success, buying a home. You had other goals going for you, and you were just not focused on dating and didn't want someone to come into your life quite yet until you felt at a good place. Whatever reason it is, it's important for you to know that reason, to accept that reason, and to own it, to not feel insecure about it, but to recognize that at least right now you are taking action. Right now you're moving forward and finding the one, and you are committed into doing that. That's what matters. Acceptance of the past and then owning where you are right now and how you're excited for that future. Those are the things that matter. Now, once you have that, that's how you explain your lack of experience in dating. So when someone asks you, oh, when was their last relationship? There's no need, by the way, to use the word lack of experience in dating or inexperienced in dating. There's no need to say, Oh, haven't had any relationships. I really lack any experience in dating. There's no need to do that. That actually feels like you're kind of putting yourself down a little bit. Um, but of course, you want to be honest and say, honestly, I actually have never had a relationship. But I will tell you that's because for most of my life, I was so reserved. I was so shy. I had to really work on that for the past 3 years. And now I got to this point where I feel confident, comfortable with myself, and hey, I'm putting myself out there now. This is why I'm on a date with you. See that confidence? That's what it takes. I am going to go over in another video of being honest on if the lack of experience in dating is a true deal breaker for women and if they'll reject you because of it. But the first thing that is important is being able to explain your past and having confidence in owning that past and accepting it, but then again, bringing it back to her in that present moment. Because what women want to see is that you know who you are, you know where you've been, your progress, your growth, and where you are right now. That's what matters, right? So, just to recap, in regards to explaining it, be honest with your reason. Don't make something up. No need to say, I just don't have any experience in dating at all. Just be honest with it. But again, own your reason, accept that reason, and then tell her, this is why I'm here right now. Though. Hey, I'm doing it now. I'm putting myself out there. And again, if she asks about how's dating recently, you can be honest about that because now you're dating. All right. I hope that makes sense. Again, check out my next video. I'm going to be talking about inexperienced dating and if women find that as a deal breaker. All right. But that's it for today. And I hope that helps you in your dating journey.